Hello, my name is Elijah Young, and I did my action project on environmental pollution. Now, environmental pollution is basically a whole bunch of different types of effects of pollution that that affects the world. You have air pollution, you have water pollution, soil, light pollution. There are several different types of pollution. The two pollutions that I want to talk about is noise pollution and air pollution. Noise pollution and air pollution are the two types of pollution that is really in the art. Is really like personally consistent in a lot of people's areas. My area as well because I'm from Connecticut, but I went to school in New York for a couple. So knowing that noise pollution was always around me, that I have a good perspective on noise pollution. Air pollution is another big one because it really has an effect on a lot of people all over the world, and it really does, um, and it really is around us. So my first one is noise pollution. Basically, noise pollution is anything that sounds disturbing into your ears and your ear cells. Now, when that happens, you get temporary you get temporary heariness, like less, like your hearing gets fatigued, and sometimes it can go permanent loss of hearing, and that really can affect a lot of people because some people can't take humans in general. They're not supposed to take a lot of noise, especially because of the certain decimals. You have to have a certain decimal that you need, and I think the top of my head, the 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 average decimal hearing rate is around 40 to 50. Now sometimes that can go to like 75 decimal, which is not to our hearing extent. So noise pollution is very important. So it's something that really doesn't is really like unheard of because it's around us, especially in New York. It's around a lot of people, but it doesn't really like you really don't get that type of effect, or you don't really like think of it like that. Um, I would say I'll say the biggest noise pollution is road traffic, because road traffic has millions of cars day in day out, and it doesn't really matter what time it is, especially in New York. It doesn't really matter what time of day it is. Noise pollution is almost all day in New York, and some parts of across America too, New Jersey, stuff like that. But yeah, noise pollution is a very important um, topic to talk about because it's one of the many things that no one really like talk about, but it's it's really well known around our area. And yeah, the next one I would want to talk about is air pollution. Now, air pollution is one of the most important air pollutions, and is one of the most important pollutions because it's all around us. Not technically all around us, but in most of the world, I think it's about a lot of people around the world live in air pollution. And air pollution can be from factoring. It can some of it can be from volcano eruptions and stuff like that, but most of it is from factories and greenhouse gases when you burn fossil fuel. Yeah, it's gases when you burn fossil fuel. So much toxins that go up in the air, and the sun traps the all those toxins, and it traps it, so it can't go out of the atmosphere. So when that happens, all the pollution of that of those toxins stay into the air, and get bad weather and toxic weather, such as acid rain, and that's not good either. So what I did is on April 22nd, because April 22nd was Earth Day. Since I'm doing mine on environmental pollution, I decided to go to the Earth Day fashion show food drive. And what that basically is people I would say take like garbage bags or plastic bottles, plastic cans and stuff like that, and they take all that garbage and they make it into something beautiful. They make it into something nice, into something fashionable to wear. So they were basically having all types of like plastic goods into like dresses and into shirts and pants, and it was a very interesting thing. It was very good. I would say the moral of that is to really use plastic and not just throw it away. And for me personally, I really like to not just loot everywhere. I'm not a person that does that. So to go to that was actually exciting, and I think you had to pay $1 for one canned good, and the other admissions was like $5. But it was, yeah, it was a really good event to see stuff like that. But yeah, that's my video, and yeah, peace.